Finally, a moving story on the bond between a mother and son. A newborn baby was stolen from a Chilean hospital and grew up in the US thinking had been given up for adoption.
Incredibly, 41 years later, he has been reunited with his biological mother. They don't even share the same language now, but as our Rafael Romo tells us, the pair share a connection that goes much, much deeper. Here's his report.
A hug kept on hold for more than 41 years. This mother and son are seeing each other for the first time. He has tears of joy.
How do you feel? I don't know. It's crazy. I never thought this would happen.
She can barely talk. I'm going to hug him every day, she says. I love him so much. Travis Tolliver says he always knew he was adopted. What the 41-year-old didn't know, he says, was that he was stolen as a baby in his native Chile, only hours after he was born in the South American country.
I was wanted, you know. I wasn't given up willingly like, you know, I thought for all these years. So that makes my heart feel wonderful. But it's just coming to terms with that. It's still, this whole thing just seems so unreal to me still.
Nelly Reyes says she had a normal pregnancy with no medical issues. The 61-year-old says she gave birth to a healthy baby boy on November 15th, 1973. But her joy quickly turned to sadness when she was later told the baby was born with a heart condition and was unlikely to survive. Hours later, they told me he had died, she says, but was never shown a body and was never given a death certificate. Tolliver's case is not unique in Chile. Chilean authorities say there could be hundreds, perhaps even thousands of cases of illegal adoptions in the 70s and 80s when the country was in the middle of a repressive dictatorship. In Chile, they call them children of silence. The babies were stolen to be sold in secret. Other newborns were given away by their grandparents who conspired with doctors, priests, and nuns to hide a daughter's socially embarrassing pregnancy. Travis Tolliver says he tried to find his biological parents when he was in his 20s, but didn't have the resources or the connections to make it happen. It was not until last year that he determined he needed to find the truth about his past, not only for himself, but also for his two children. Tolliver says his American adoptive parents never knew he had been stolen. They were told he was an abandoned baby. The news that he was matched to his biological mother through DNA testing has been difficult to digest, Tolliver says, especially for his adopted mother.
She's always going to be my mom. I mean, that's just that I have two now. You know, she raised me, you know. I am who I am because she is, or what she did for me, you know. So, no, she's always going to have a place in my heart, and it's not like I'm replacing her or anything like that.
Since reuniting with his biological mother, Tolliver has been busy meeting 4 brothers and 1 sister and seeing the sights of the country.
Now I'm back here in my homeland, I guess.
One of his stops was the site where the hospital he was born used to be located. It has since been demolished, and the Chilean congressional building now takes its place. Why was it important for you to meet the person who gave you birth?
To become whole. I've always felt incomplete, always kind of the outsider.
His biological mother has been cooking for him daily and going out of her way to make him feel welcome, in spite of the fact that they don't speak each other's language.
I don't want this to go away.
But more than anything, she's been showing him her love, giving her son the hugs and kisses that she was unable to give him as a baby all those years ago. Rafael Romo, CNN, Santiago, Chile.
Such a wonderful story that they've finally been reunited.
Yeah, it is. It's an amazing story. And Rafael's actually going to join us a little bit later in the day to talk a little bit more about that.
I'm looking forward to that.